Yo, can y'all hear me? My apologies, y'all. My apologies, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have this big stream team, right? I'm gonna need a little help from y'all. Real talk. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this. What's happening, man? I'm gonna figure this out, y'all. Don't just be patient with me, all right? Just be patient with me, man. What's good to all y'all? Can y'all hear me? Put some twisty fingers in the chat, man. So I know y'all paying attention, man, because Unc is having some trouble over here. Don't, you know what I mean? This is crazy to me. I can't even see it on my computer. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me actually go. Hold on. Let me see something because I don't want to be on here and this is not the level that I needed to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm apologizing to y'all because as my audience, I want to make sure you guys have a good entry point in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here playing little Sims free. I'm feeling good about myself. And it just didn't work out. It didn't work out the way I wanted to. I'm not tripping on it. I'm not ever going to trip. I'm not ever going to be angry. I'm just going to be better next time, y'all. That's it. I'm going to just be better next time. That's all I can do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start reading this X chat too. Shout out to everybody on Twitter viewing this live. I appreciate you. Genuinely want to take the time to thank you for tuning in because this is, something that I've always wanted to do in a more comfortable setting and be as consistent as I can with it. Like there's so many thoughts that go on in this mind. There are so many ideas that come to this mind. But also I've changed a lot over the last few years in just terms of, what inspires me to continue to put things out and, continue to grow most importantly, but really to put things out that are informative, that inspire, that spark the next brain, the next revolutionary brain. This is literally just me turning on the camera, getting my setup here down in my basement and being able to reveal a lot of truth to you guys, So I appreciate y'all, tuning in. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat here on Twitch and also on X. I had a whole rendition or a whole plan, whole introduction for you guys, but that looks like that got cut short. I apologize. I'm going to do my best to record this and put this out on all my platforms. You know what I mean? Because this time that I have with you guys is literally about you. All right. It's about you and me and us engaging in conversations that will help shape and change this world. You know what I mean? I love all the streamers out there. I appreciate all what they do. They inspire me to get out of my comfort zone and just go for it. We're in a generation now where if you're not going for it, then that time, that window that you have could be closed. You know what I mean? So my goal for the next, I don't even want to tell you how many months. This is just discipline me talking. Like I gotta become more consistent on this because there's so much more to do out here in the world and there's so much more impact I can make. So if this is an avenue where you guys enjoy hearing me speak, or if you guys enjoy me sharing, with you some of, my intimate thoughts and how I feel about the world and where I want to take it, I appreciate it. Like I'm not taking it for granted at all. This is a very, it's one would call it the awakening, right? The age of Aquarius, one would call it, but the truth is on display. And you're seeing how people feel about other people. You're seeing countries in between wars. You're seeing famine. You're seeing oppression. You're seeing genocide. To reason with all of that and deal with that is something that we don't talk about. And I want to take this time to also say June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I just want to ask all my men in the chat, all my young men in the chat, like, how are y'all feeling? I'm praying for y'all. I'm going to get to my women in a second for sure. You guys don't come second at all. but I'm just saying it's June, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Like, please make sure that you're taking care of the little things within yourself that you need to figure out. You know what I mean? I will never speak from a place like I have it all figured out. All right, I don't. Like, look at me. I'm human. I'm imperfect. I don't have it all figured out, right? But what I did was I found out that, there are avenues that you can take to start healing. A lot of us out here that are revolutionary, naturally revolutionary, and we go against the system, or we feel like we can better things out here in the world that challenges the status quo. We also need healing. It's not an easy job or responsibility to be out here advocating for peace and advocating for the voiceless, right? Or advocating for oppressed communities. There's nothing sexy or pretty about what's happening, not only here in the United States with some of the California, we'll call it riots or protests, but it's really families fighting for, equality and a fair chance to be in our country. And then on the other end, you have a lot of different political parties, politicians jumping ship, and you're watching that play out in real time. You know what I mean? Shout out to the little kids in here as well. Some of these thoughts of mine may go over your head, but you will understand as you get older. But let me get back to my point. Please just pay attention to what's going on and do everything you can to protect yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually out here. Because the system it seems as though it's trying humanity, and I will go deeper into it later down the line, but we will touch on these things in a very detailed way. And I'm not going to do it like I know everything, like I stand up here as a historian or a political figure, talking about what's happening. No, I speak as a human being that cares about other human beings and knows right from wrong. And I have a moral compass that works. I don't think it should be, a punishment if you speak the truth out here and you're standing for, you're not even just standing for things. You are embodying the true essence of being taught that others in this world matter. The race divide, the cultural divides, that in itself is it's something to consider. You know what I mean? It's something to learn more about. It is our livelihoods. You know what I mean? We have a lot going on in our world. I'm going to get to a lot more of that later, but I wanted to welcome all of you guys to the Spook Signal podcast. This is me doing my, daily activities of spewing what's on my mind, right, and getting it out. But also there is a signal that I'm sending out to a lot of my warriors out there. And if you know, just stay aware, stay positioned. And, I'm appreciative of all the love and all the prayers that you and your families give to me. And I'm giving it right back to you. I know I'm not alone on this fight. I know I'm not alone on this earth trying to do the right things and see a change in this world. So thank you guys.